Hello, welcome to Mana Baby Reading. Are you ready for a story from the Frozen? Today's story is about Kristoff and his troll friend, Bulda's crystal. Kristoff and Steven were visiting the trolls. They have come to help them harvest mushrooms while Grandpappy was away. Now, after a long day, they were relaxing by the campfire with Bulda and the other trolls. As the fire began to fade, one of Bulda's crystals started to flicker. "Oh, no," she said, surprised. "My crystal is going dark." "Don't worry," said Kristoff. "You have plenty of others." "Yes, but this is my favorite," Bulda said. "Grandpappy gave it to me when you first came to live with us." Bulda looked down at her crystal. "When this type of crystal goes dark, it must be recharged by the next time the northern lights fade from the sky, or its magic glow will be lost. Grandpappy would know how to do it, but he's not here." Kristoff looked at Bulda. She had given him and Steven a home. He was grateful to her for so much, and he hated to see her disappointed. "Steven and I will fix your crystal," he said firmly. As the sun began to rise, Kristoff and Steven set off for Arendelle. They found Anna, Elsa, and Olaf in the library. "There's a book about crystal in here somewhere," Elsa suggested, grabbing a large, dusty book. Quickly, she scanned the page. "This says that Troll's crystal can be re-energized where lights wake the sky, where sky touches the earth, and where waters run low." "Lights that wake up the sky could be the northern lights," Kristoff said. "And where sky touches the earth could be a mountain top." "There's a long, narrow fjord by Opladi Mountain," Anna said. "I bet that's where waters run low." Opladi Mountain was a full day's journey from Arendelle. The friends quickly packed the food, blankets, and a map and set out on their quest. The group had been hiking all morning when they arrived at the top of a steep cliff. Kristoff looked over the side, searching for a trail to follow. "According to the map, we will have to climb down the cliff," Anna said. "There's no other way around." Olaf peeked over the cliff. "Wow!" His eyes grew wide. Then he laughed. "Let's go!" Kristoff smiled. "You might want to use a rope. Just go slow and you'll be fine." Anna smiled and lowered herself over the cliff. "This should be fun." "Is Anna going slow enough?" Olaf asked as Anna bounced down the cliff face. "Well, maybe going slowly isn't as important as going carefully," Kristoff said with a smile. "I don't think the climbing part is necessary," Elsa said with a sly smile. "I have an easier way." With a wave of her hand, Elsa used her magic to create an ice slide down the side of the cliff. Then she, Olaf, and Steven slid past Kristoff and Anna. But when the friends got to the bottom of the cliff, they found another cliff to climb up. After hours of walking along the fjord and climbing up and down hills, the group finally reached the top of a plodding mountain. To their surprise, nothing was at the summit except bare rocks and large boulders. They looked around, puzzled. Where were the crystals? The sun was beginning to set, so the group decided to stop for the night. Maybe we will have better luck in the morning, Anna said. The friends set up camp under a rocky overhang. As they settled into their blankets, Kristoff sang a new song he had written. Suddenly, a ribbon of glowing color spread across the night sky. I love it when the sky's awake, Olaf said, sighing happily. But I've never seen the rocks glow. Everyone turned to see what Olaf was looking at, where the light from the colorful sky hit the rocks above them. They could see spots of red, green, yellow, and purple glowing deep inside the boulders. Could those be crystals? Elsa asked. Kristoff ran his hand over the rock. He took up his climbing axe, but Steven nudged him out of the way. The reindeer backed up and charged at the rock. His antlers hit it with a loud boom. Unfortunately, the sound was more impressive than the tiny cracks that appeared in the rock. Maybe I can help, Elsa said. She waved her hand, summoning her powers so that ice formed against the wall and creep into the cracks. The freezing rock forced the cracks wider apart, and a small hole appeared. Seeing her chance, Anna wiggled her hand inside. She didn't get far. It's too tight, she cried. Oh, Elsa said. The nights in the sky are starting to fade, and the crystals in the rocks are too. Anna thought for a moment. Maybe there's another way. Kristoff, can I see Bulda's crystal? Anna reached into the rock again, this time holding Bulda's darkened crystal. As the crystals touched, a magical charge passed between them. Bulda's crystal began to glow again. The friends cheered. They had restored Bulda's crystal. But as dawn broke, the illuminated crystal began to fade. What's happening? Anna asked. I thought we had successfully completed the quest, Elsa said, shaking her head. I guess we had the wrong mountain, Kristoff said sadly. The friends packed their things and headed back down the mountain to Arendelle. They were upset that they hadn't been able to recharge Bulda's crystal, but they knew they had tried their best. That night, back in Troll Valley, Bulda greeted the group of friends with big hugs. We weren't able to recharge your crystal, Kristoff admitted sadly to Bulda. "I'm so sorry." "Well, this crystal can be twinkling," Bulda said with a smile. "Let's take a look." "Here you go," said Anna. The crystal looked dull and faded in her hands. The friends gathered together as Anna placed the crystal in Bulda's hand. Suddenly, the crystal began to glow brightly. "You see," Bulda said, "you had a challenge and you worked together to overcome it. The powerful charge of friendship and family provided the last bit of special energy the crystal needed to glow bright again." Kristoff grinned. "I get it, but don't forget that we did it for you, because you're family too." As Bulda pulled them in for a group hug, they all had to agree that family and friendship were two of the most powerful forces in the world.